We just finished making these big doors. I don't know if you remember, we used to have a little door, which was that bit there, used to sit in here. So we redone all that, made two big doors. It's the first time I can say I've actually got a garage. Yeah, we can't put any heavy machinery on this bit of the floor because this is only timber, so if you do that you'd sink. But we can put them on that side. This one's in, other than getting the brakes sorted, if I get time, is to get this sorted. So keep slackening that up. So we're going to try and make some sort of tensioner. Yeah. How we get on doing that, I don't actually know. But hey ho. But it's the first time the tractor's been in the garage or in this shed since I've had it. And in fact, it's the first time something's been in here like this for the last, I don't know, 18 years. So, well worth doing. And unloading bales should be a lot easier. So, here comes the monkeys. Uncle Mike's ewes home. And then you've got my two little monkeys doing something way down there. Driving to the camp. So is Eva's just having a 5-minute rest. It's a slow part really, just bimbling along, taking them to the next destination. Benjamin on Uncle Mike's Kodiak. So sorry I've not done a video for a long time. In fact, since I've put the doors in, they've now been in for about a week and a bit. I've done that video that you've just seen at the beginning of this video. Blue Rover, still good. She's at the moment still holding the front of the doors to stop the wind blowing them in. We hope to concrete all the way along there and then put a little wood stove in there. But the county, I sorted the county out. Turned out all that was wrong with that was we had brackets that were holding the alternator in place was slack. Bolts come loose. So, but anyways, getting on to this old girl. We've got this in. We'll take that track off. Try and fix that front idler because it leaks grease and slackens its track, plus try and come up with a solution on if we can shorten the track or sort something out, because if you look along here they are catching the rollers, so we're thinking about measuring the distance up to there and then see if it's the same as the other side, and if it's not, might put some weld into them. I think might be the potential option, just to raise them up a bit. So it's a bit of welding, but we could weld only the ones that are sort of touching, which is sort of only really this few here as such. I'm thinking it's probably that one that's more causing the problem, but we will see. It could even be the rollers maybe. But we'll take them out, and if we have to, we might even just weld some bits onto the rollers to raise it up a bit. For the engine, we just got to get a filter for it, because this one's got shite in it. It still runs, but it's just got shite in it. I've got to order a new hydraulic filter, but we're also going to try and sort out the exhaust. So the plan is we're going to take this off and see if we can spin this either way to have that pipe so it's not tucked into there, and then we're going to see if we can get this exhaust off and see if we can modify it pipe to come around and then come down and then out through the hole it's meant to come out through. So that's one job we've got to do. We've also got to take this track off, and even though this track doesn't come off, its top idler up there is jammed. So we're going to take that off and see if I can make something up. I have got a piece of pipe that neatly slides over, but I don't know if it's going to work out right or wrong. Then we've also got to make a ripper for the bucket. There's another job. So we've got to sort that out. We've also got to clean all of it out. So it's all filthy in here. Clean all this out, get ready to put the floor back in. She's got oil in a thingy bob, so it doesn't leak. I was thinking about changing it, but it looks really clean still, so I don't think I'm going to worry. I'm going to try and get the horn working and see about how we can get on with that. Try and fix the wiper arm. We're also hoping to paint the cab and maybe paint as much of the digger as possible. We've also got to fix that sight gauge because it leaks. So I'm going to have to measure the bolt hole pattern and see if we can get one ordered. If not, I'm just going to have to blank them off because it's making quite a mess. But yeah, other than that, it's not really looking too drastically bad. We've then got the dumper to bring in and sort the dumper out. So plan is chuck the rover out and then sit the dumper up against the door, because I don't need to work on the front of the dumper, I only need to work on the back of the dumper. I just got to sort the ignition out and the air filter housing out and make up another air filter housing for it, and then we'll be sorted. But I do apologise, we've set up our own business and I've had to buy a new steel saw for doing jobs and pricing up jobs, and things are going a bit crazy at the moment. But I thought I'd give you a little update on things. Four-wheelers seem to be going good. Still haven't got around to doing the tractor tyres, but that's a job for another day. So yeah, we've been doing grass cutting, so you name it, we've been up to it. And now we've got to put in a foundation for a solar system. So, but I'd like to change the oil on this and change the water in it. I'd like to take the tank off, give the tank a good clean, and just give her generally a good overhaul, really. I might even replace some of these fuel lines. I've got some heavier duty fuel lines, so I'll probably replace some of them as well. And yeah, just go from there, really. So, but yeah, so I guess first job will be taking the tracks off. So I'll try and record all this and keep you up to date with what we're doing, but it is really hard just with a phone, but I'll try.